volunteer anymore, so why the
it's
whistle?
volunteer.
But there's people there 24/7.
Yes, I don't understand why they have to have a whistle.
In today's technology,
Why do you need?
why
a
do
whistle?
we need a fire whistle?
Yeah, why do you need a whistle?
Why can't they get an alert on their phone or
Right? Why do we need a fire whistle?
unless we're being bombed? You don't need that damn whistle.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Or a tornado.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the fire department. They are awesome people.
But I want it to be such a rarity that when that bitch goes off, something ain't right and you know it.
Yeah, in the neighborhood.
All right?
Like something's
you goddamn
messed
right.
up. Go find a phone.
In today's technology, I just don't see a need for the fire whistle anymore.
No, because they don't have them in cities.
Well, they're paid. They're paid.
Yeah.
They're not volunteers.
So what? So let me get this straight. The fire whistle went off, right? It went off to what? Like organize all the firemen in a town to come to the firehouse?
To run to the firehouse, yes. And then they would jump on their trucks and go put out whatever fire they had. You don't remember the episode of the Flintstones?
No.
Well, think a fire department in Bedrock.
Oh, yeah. It's
kind of pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, you know why they put it together? So they had an excuse to leave the house and they could go to the club.
The Water Buffalo?
The Water Buffalo Lodge, yes.
That's freaking funny.
But see, it's a 24/7 firehouse now. Most of them all got people in them that are paid. The big ones do.
I don't think this one down here does.
Yes, they do.
I know they pay the driver, but I think
they pay these. There's guys. There's people down there, and they stay there. It's paid. They're paid people in there.
Okay.
And I'm sure they still have volunteers as well.
Yeah.
And then there's some like over the hill here. I don't think they have people there around the clock.
Yeah.
So maybe the need for the fire whistle there, but here, I don't know. You get a notification on your phone. If you're a volunteer fireman, don't they have an app?
You would think.
They could tell you, hey, get your ass here. We got a fire.
I mean, like a mass text. Hey, come.
They need an app. We don't need that. When that thing is off, I know something's not right. I know to be buckling down, packing my shit,
here, man,
lock and loading, or whatever I need to do.
Like it goes off
all the time.
I can't say all the time because
no, they do ambulance too, so it goes off a good bit. I mean,
yeah, it probably goes off a good.
They do a pile of calls down there.
Oh yes, they do.
They're in and out there all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And dogs, man, them dogs hear that
they
fire
go nuts.
Whistle. They howl.
Oh, I know they go nuts. Even the coyotes go nuts.
Oh yeah.
Even the wild ones go nuts.
I mean, they howl.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not trying to stir no shit.
So, but what I did hear though,
I would think that it wouldn't be necessary in today's
right. I don't think it is necessary. So anyway, what I asked him was, when I was down there, I was like, "How often does this fire whistle go off?" And he's like, "Well, through the week we cut it off at 8:00. So anything after 8 p.m., there's no fire whistle."
So what? There's no fires after 8:00, or they use a updated system?
They probably use an updated system. So why are we? And they changed it. It used to go off. You know how it goes brrr, and they used to do that 6 times. Now it only does it 4.
Well, thank you so much.
Right? I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, thanks, man.
I mean, I don't hardly hear it anymore. If I'm sleeping, I don't.
Well,
hear
I do because of the dogs, but I'm telling you, like that thing. It goes off a lot.
You know, when I was a kid growing up in town, we had what we called the 4:00 whistle. Went off every day at 4:00. It was civil defense.
I remember that.
Every day at 4:00 it went off.
Yeah.
And it was like a test run every day. 4:00 they tested the horn.
Yeah.
But it was civil defense. It was like, the Japs are coming. Somebody's coming to bomb us. Hit the shelter.
And get under your desk.
Yes, 4 p.m. every day.
Like our parents had to.
I knew every day what time when it was 4:00 because that whistle would go off.
Yeah, you remember the church bells?
And then we knew we had an hour before it was going to be dark, especially in the winter. I'm talking school days and that. Yeah, we had a neighborhood church too.
Church bell
that rang the time.
Yep.
3 times, 4 times, 5, 6 o'clock.
It would do it every hour.
Every hour.
Up until about what, like 7 o'clock, I think it was?
No, ours did it all around the clock.
Like it didn't do it at night.
Oh, it did. Yeah, ours did. Bang, bang, 2 o'clock morning, 2 rings.
Really?
Yes, absolutely, round the clock. That's how I knew what time to be home.
Yeah, I remember that.
We counted. I don't know how many times we'd be in the neighborhood counting the bells.
Yeah, I remember counting the bells.
I gotta go. That was 8, wasn't it? Do you count 8? Oh, I gotta go.
And then, but I don't think they do that anymore. Like
they don't blow the 4:00 whistle anymore.
What about
as far as the
bells?
neighborhood?
What about
I don't
church
know.
bells?
I don't live up in that neighborhood anymore. The church is still there.
Yeah.
Now, whether they still do the time there in the neighborhood, I have
Probably
no
not.
idea.
I
I
wanna
haven't
say
lived there in
no.
years, dude.
So I'm thinking that the fire department should have all they got to do is send a text message now. They don't.
So
need
they
to-
only do it till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, they cut it off at 8 o'clock.
Well, then why
Through
is
the
it
week.
necessary at all?
Right? Why? I don't get it. Why do we have a fire whistle? That's a great question, isn't it? Why is there a fire whistle?
I mean, test it once a week for like weather-related things, and
I'm going to test it every day at 4 o'clock.
yeah, the 4 o'clock whistle.
4
back.
o'clock whistle
Bring it
back.
back.
Yep.
Bring it back.
And
Everybody,
then that's it. Leave
Everybody
it alone.
lives in the neighborhood and know it's 4 o'clock.
Yep, it's 4 o'clock.
Because after 8 o'clock, either they're using their updated system, or don't set your house on fire after 8 o'clock because
they
ain't
said-
nobody
they told me
coming.
that after 8 through the week, they don't blow the whistle anymore.
Well, there you go. I
was like, well, that's great. That's
Well,
probably why I don't hear it really at night.
So we're halfway to our.
On the weekends, it's open season
Yes, it is.
on the fire whistle.
But they do a
on
lot.
on the weekdays now. They go on a lot
As
of
far
free
as
calls.
ambulance calls, they do a pile of them.
And I really like the fact that they have their own Facebook page and then
Yeah.
they post what they're responding to.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't have a scanner, and I
I don't
don't.
either. I'm not
gonna do
I'm not
that.
that guy. I'm
Yeah.
not the scanner guy.
Yeah, I'm not either. Like I'll
I'm not a
read
scanner
about it.
guy.
If it's so important, I'm gonna read about it tomorrow.
Yeah. You're going to read about it 10 minutes after it happens anyway.
Pretty-
Why listen to that
depending
thing
on-
squawk?
Yeah, depending on where it's at. That's true.
I don't know. I'm not a scanner guy.